Are you open to playing favorites?
Maybe.
Even if it's not yours?
Maybe.
Sleepwalking would make my whole trip. Sleepwalking?
We like the instrumental.
Yeah.
She wants to hear Sleepwalk by Santo and Johnny. But I can only play this song if I tell my story first. You guys like stories, right? Okay, so everybody knows the song Sleepwalk by Santo and Johnny. A few years ago, like probably 20 years ago, I got a gig playing with Johnny, a Santo and Johnny. But it was a really confusing gig because he shows up with a steel guitar and we're like, hey, I thought you played regular guitar. He goes, no, it was me. I was playing steel guitar on all the records. Don't post this on YouTube, do me a favor. These guys are Italian and man, they're pissed off about everything. I played a gig in Long Island and some guy showed up just to stand in the back like this. So yeah, please don't post this photo on YouTube. And I'm like, this is strange. Whatever happened to Santo, the legendary steel guitar player, the guy who actually played on Sleepwalk? Johnny's out here doing gigs pretending that he's the steel guitar player, but he wasn't. And so this is confusing, but hang on here. About 10 years ago, there was an obituary. Santo Farina has died. And everybody thought, well, that's it, he died. But then somebody said, no, that was their cousin who had the same name. And Santo Farina is still alive on Long Island. And I've dug up his address for you. This guy just gives me his address. I'm like, well, do you have a phone number? He's like, no, I just have an address. So maybe a year later, I'm going out to New York City and I'm on Long Island. I'm like, this is my time. So I drive out to this street. I'm looking at, like kind of normal houses, going down the street numbers. Finally, I get to the end of the street. There's like this giant gate that says, do not enter, no trespassing, keep away. And there's grass that's like knee high or like, neck high is what I meant to say. And there's a house back there and I'm like, I don't know, man, do I venture opening this gate? And just at that time, I see there's a pickup truck with its hood up and there's somebody working on it. And I go, Santo! And this little head goes. He comes walking over to the gate and I'm like, are you Santo Farina? Who wants to know? These guys are Italian, man. He looked like he wanted to kill me. I said, look, my name is Dickerson. I come from California. I write for a few guitar magazines and you've never been interviewed. I would really love to interview you. Show me your credentials. I have a California driver's license here. He looks at up and down and he goes, you got 30 minutes, let's go to McDonald's. I'll buy you a cheeseburger. So he hops in my van. Santo Farina's right next to me. I'm like, dude, no one's ever interviewed you. How did you get started playing steel guitar? He goes, there was a radio show in Brooklyn. That's a long story. Well, let's hear the story. So we pulled up to McDonald's. He's very unhappy about everything that happened with his brother Johnny. He hadn't seen him since 1975 when they had some sort of epic breakup. Very full of, what's the word for extreme anger that you cannot let go of? It's much stronger than a grudge. There has to be a specific Italian mafia word for it. Anyway, that used up the whole 30 minutes. I didn't get to interview him. So I got a quick photo with him and I said, look, I want to call you. Let's communicate back and forth so I can do this article. He goes, sure, I'm going to give you my number. Nobody else has this number. So I dropped him out and I went back on my way, drove back home. I sent a big package to him the next week. Albums, to be autographed, like a 10-page letter with all these questions. It came back, rejected. I started calling the number. It just rang endlessly. I tried it like over 100 times. So Santo did not want to be found. But I am the only person to have seen Santo Farina since 1975. That's one of those things that my dad used to say, that and $1.50 will get you a cup of coffee. But I always think about my 30 minutes with Santo at the McDonald's on Long Island whenever I perform this song. So by request, Sleepwalk. By request, a little thing called Sleepwalk.